Hi YouTube. Wanted to kind of make a quick video here. I actually just recently purchased the Nest, um, and it is a digital thermostat that has Wi-Fi and it has a ton of extra functions built into it. And I wanted to give you kind of a review that comes from somebody. I actually install heating and air conditioning systems for a living. I'm an electrical engineer, so I have a background with installing these type units, but I've never installed a Nest. So just to kind of give you an idea, it has so many incredible functions on it. You can purchase these at a lot of your hardware stores now. Like I purchased this at a Home Depot. Lowe's carries them. Apple stores carry them. You can get them on Amazon. There's a lot of different places. You can get them on sale. Sometimes usually you'll find them on sale for $10 to $15 off or something like that. But usually this version 2 runs for about $249. Now, when I installed this, basically this unit just plugs onto, once you unbox it, you'll see that you get this Nest ring here, and you're going to mount this to the wall, and depending on what type of heating and air conditioning equipment you have, depending on how it's wired up, you really got to follow the Nest website. Gives you a pretty decent idea of how to wire these things up. And usually if you go wire for wire, you're in pretty good shape. Mine's a little different because I actually have a dual fuel system. And what that means is basically I have a heat pump that will produce heat down to about 30 degrees. And anything less than that, I actually have a pellet stove. And that pellet stove runs off of a thermostat and will actually turn on and off with a thermostat. And the Nest was one of the few thermostats that I found that I could actually have a dual fuel setup and also have it run a humidifier, which I have built into our air handler in the basement. It's actually a pretty incredible unit for the type of information that this can give you, your energy usage. It just has so many features, and it's really more of a luxury item more than something that people have to have. But with having this unit, the way that it learns, if you're home, if you're not, tells you with the little green leaf here whether or not you're saving money. So if I turn this up, you can see the little green leaf goes away, and it's telling me if I set it down here to 60, 63, 64 degrees, I'm saving money at having the temperature at that. And the usage through your phone, to be able to download an app, you can get an iOS app or an Android app. And on Android, you can actually, they have a widget now that actually looks like the Nest on your screen and stays synced up with what your temperature is at your home. And you can be anywhere that you have internet access, whether you're on 3G, LTE, Wi-Fi, wherever you may be, anywhere in the world. You can actually see what your temperature is at your home at that time, turn the temperature up and down. You can change this from heating to air conditioning or shut it down completely, put it in what they call an away mode. It has a ton of functionality. The only hiccup I had when I was installing this unit was when I first installed it, the unit booted up and it had ran through an update process. And then I had put it on my network. You can actually put it right on your Wi-Fi, right through your router. And when I did that, it lost somehow the Wi-Fi signal. And I had to go into the settings on this, and you go in and do a reset, and you can actually just tell it to restart. And I had to force a restart on it. And when it came back on, it connected to the internet, no problem then. And from that point, it would allow me to connect it to my Nest account. And I was able to access it over the web. But just wanted to kind of throw this up here, tell you how much I actually really like it. I'm enjoying using it. And it sounds pretty crazy when you're talking about, a thermostat. But it is something I wouldn't recommend it for everybody. But if you're somebody that's kind of a tech enthusiast or a geek at heart, it really is interesting the information that you can get off of this unit. But that's it. If you have any questions, throw them here on YouTube, and I'll try to answer any questions that you have. Thanks, guys.